Okay, so we are in the test route area. We are about to turn onto a street that I am telling you is identical to the one that I had you practice on in that one neighborhood. Okay, so here's the big long straight street. Up here, coming up. Hold on, I'm trying to get it to zoom. Bear with me, guys. I'm not a professional videographer. All right, see that silent stop sign right there? It's the one I was telling you about. We as examiners don't say a single word. These students run this stop sign, not frequently, but occasionally. And they could turn right, but we don't need them to turn right. And sometimes they'll ask me, do I turn right? Nope, I didn't say anything. You continue forward. So it's a little bit of a longer street than the one that I had you in the other neighborhood, but it's the exact same layout is my point. So we're going down the street and coming up on the left, you see that blue street sign? That's where I'm gonna have them turn, but straight ahead is that curve again that I was, oh, my phone went blurry. Hold on, let me focus, and then Sadie can stop. Okay, stop here. So this is where I'll have them turn left, right here on this street, but this big thing right here, cars come around that, let me focus, there we go. Cars come around that corner, and we're sitting here, again, no stop sign, and we're trying to turn left. And so if they try to pull out, if a car's coming around that corner real fast, because they do, and they try to turn left, then they just failed their test because we have to yield to them, even though we don't have a stop sign. Okay, so we're gonna turn left, and then I'm gonna show you guys another important part of the driving test. There are these really lovely people that live on our test route, and they have an abundance of very crappy Lexuses and Cadillacs. That is their choice of car. Okay, I want you to stop right here, please. Okay, so as you can see, there's a stop sign coming up. This nice little redbud tree or whatever it is, it blocks our stop sign in the summer months, spring, summer, and sometimes fall. And so as you're approaching this stop sign, it is hard to see. They always have a car parked here. This particular Lexus has been here. It has a broken window, and it is full of someone's belongings to the rim of the windows. Like, it's crazy, all the way to the roof. It doesn't move. It just sits there. And it's there almost every day. They'll move it like once or twice a month. My point is, my dad and I, who do most of the testing, and Dante, we have students that, because right here at this stop sign, we're going to ask them to turn left. We have students that fail because they run this stop sign. It's because they're not looking. So if you could just explain to the student something like, open your eyes, or pay attention to your surroundings, I don't know. You may even tell them, hey, occasionally there's a stop sign that is covered by a car, a black or a white SUV. It's always black, it's always white. I don't know why. Okay, that's it. Did I explain that well?
I think you did.
Okay, so we're gonna turn left here at the stop sign. We call this stop sign number 5 because there's 6 stop signs on our test and everyone runs number 5. So it's pretty famous. Look, see, their window busted out, all their crap in their car. I don't understand it. I've called the police on them a couple times over the years. They'll move it. About a week later, it'll be back. So it's not even worth my time anymore. So I just quit complaining. Okay, nope, that's not it. At the end of the test, so we're heading out of my test route. We're on my test route right now. Once we get up here to exit the neighborhood, I'm going to show you, obviously, that very fast-moving traffic that's coming from our left that they cannot pull out in front of. Guys, please tell them not to do it. Be patient. They're not going to make me mad by not pulling out. Like, I want them to sit still until it's safe. I would much rather have them sit there longer than try to pull out in front of traffic and try to get up to speed. It's just not going to happen. Sadie reminded me the other day, I was talking to her about when we pull out, these kids pull out into traffic, tell them to go. Oh, stay right here. Please make sure that when you're practicing exiting neighborhoods that they stop before the stop sign, pull in sidewalk. Look for pedestrians. And once we've cleared the area for pedestrians, then we creep up to the edge. This isn't a super big deal. Most kids know to do that. Okay, so we're looking left, and let me see if I can focus. So there's cars coming. It looks like it's a pretty good gap. She is not going to pull out, though, because I'm the mean examiner that will fail her. So the one in our lane just turned. She's completely clear to go now. Although there's cars coming, they're not in her lane. So as long as she knows she has to turn into this first lane, she can go. Now, she needs to get up to speed. Don't linger at 20 miles per hour all the way down to the stop sign, or the stoplight. She's getting up to speed. Now I'm going to tell her to make a left lane change. She's going to signal, hold her wheel down low so she doesn't jerk that wheel over to the side and we almost crash into the curb and the trees. And then we're going to go down to the light. After I leave that mock, I would never take them into the real neighborhood like I just did for you guys. I would bring them back down to this light and I would have them make a left at a yellow flashing arrow. Again, we're not going to do what that car just did and got on those yellow lines. We're going to do what Sadie just did, and we're going to get into the turning lane like we're supposed to. And we have a yellow flashing arrow. I tell them, this is very important, if that yellow flashing arrow is not still yellow flashing and it turns yellow solid, you absolutely 100% do not go. So yes, focus on traffic. Keep all your eyes here, focusing on this oncoming traffic. But right before you decide to go, check that light. Is it still flashing? Yes or no? She probably could not have went because this van is moving so slowly in his right turning lane. She can go right here if she wants. I don't care. If they can time it perfectly and they're not a super slow turner, let's go. Like, I don't want them to be dangerous, but I don't want them to sit there forever and hold up all the... Get in the suicide lane. We're going to practice the end of the test again. Now, if they're not comfortable with the yellow flashing arrows, I'm not going to fail them for it. Just want you guys to make them comfortable. That's our jobs. All right, we're turning left into the parking lot right before that wooden fence. And again, we've now practiced the end of the test probably 6-7 times in that 1 hour. And Sadie and I have not even been out for an entire hour. And I've been doing extra stuff and training videos, and we've even practiced it twice. So you just keep doing this route. Okay, turn here. So sometimes I don't always take them back behind the bar and stuff. I'll cut through right here because I want them to go practice immediately leaving the parking lot again. Okay, guys, I feel like I've gone over everything.
What are you doing, my guy?
If I come up with anything else, I will let you know. I hope you guys watch my videos. I'm sorry, one's 30 minutes and one's about 8 minutes. So I will pay you guys accordingly. I do want to talk to you about one more thing, but it's an in-office thing that I'm going to explain. And so I'll shoot a real quick, like, couple minute video later to explain that. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, please, please, please let me know. Also, when I ask you what kind of an animal was in my backyard last night, you are going to tell me the answer is orca. I had an orca in my backyard last night, swimming in my pool. That's how I'm going to know you watched my videos.
I have a question. Did I pass?
You passed!
Yay!
Have a great day, guys.